All right, we're starting chapter 10 today, which is multiply and divide fractions. So lesson 1 is a hands-on. We're going to be drawing and kind of looking at things and trying to get a visual on what we're really doing here. So it's parts of a number. So when we have a problem like 2/3 of 36, what that's asking you to see is that there's the big number 36, okay? So this whole thing, right, I'm going to actually move this so it's not confusing. This whole box represents 36, okay? So the number 36 is shown here. In here, there's 36 parts. We want to find 2/3 of that. So we're going to draw a line. We're going to draw 2 lines, actually, so that now we have 1, 2, 3/3, okay? Because this will be the 2/3 like we're representing here, but you can't have 2/3 without that third. So 2/3, here's 1/3, 2/3 is there. So then we have to figure out what this is worth. How much is 1/3? How much is 2/3? Okay, so what I would do is take 36 and divide that by 3, because I know that there's 3/3 total in 36. So 36 divided by 3 is 12. That means this one has 12 inside. This one has 12 inside. This one has 12 inside. When you add up 12 plus 12 plus 12, it equals that 36. However, I only want to know how much these are. So what it does is show me, I'm going to pause this for a second. Okay, what it does is show me that 12 plus 12 is 24. So if I take 2/3 of 36, that's 12 plus 12, which equals 24. Okay, let's try another one with different numbers to see if this becomes a little more clear. So I'm going to actually draw a line here so it's very clear this is a new one. So my next problem looks like this, and it's going to look very different in a way, but it's the same problem. So by writing 2/3 of 36, that's exactly the same as writing 35 times 3/5. Okay? So again, I draw this big model. It doesn't have to be big, but I like things to be clear so I can see them. This model is going to represent 35 pieces, and I know that we need fifths. So there has to be fifths in here. Fifths are going to be harder to draw, so I'm going to do 1/5, 2/5, 3/5, 4/5. Oh, I did pretty good. Okay, so make these a little more clear. And don't worry if they're not to scale, because we're just doing the best we can. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fifths, which 5/5 would be a whole, right? We use our denominator to determine the number of spots. So now I go 35 divided by 5 is 7. So each one of these boxes is going to be worth 7. Okay, and now I want to find how much 3 is worth. So 1, 2, 3. 3 times 7 is 21. So the answer to 3/5 times, or excuse me, 35 times 3/5 is 21. Okay, so let's try one more. And you are actually drawing your model today, and you will have to come up with the answer. So you'll need a model, you'll need to shade it in, and you'll come up with your final answer. All right, the final one that we're going to do before you start your work is this. We're going to do 3/4 of 40. 3/4 of 40, which can also be written as 40 times 3/4. Those are equivalent. This and this are equivalent. All right, so we need a box for 40 to represent 40. And since I have fourths, then I know I need 4 pieces. So we'll do half and fourths. 1/4, 2/4, 3/4, 4/4. Okay, so then I take 40 divided by 4. So I note how much each of these little squares is going to be worth. So 40 divided by 4 is 10. So this one's worth 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 20, 30, 40. All right, now I need 3 of those boxes. So I'll shade in 1, 2, 3 of those boxes. So that means I have 10, 20, 30. My answer is 30. 3/4 of 40 is 30. Let us know if you need any help.